What we are going to look at right now, folks, is adding and subtracting fractions. First, we're going to start by looking at adding and subtracting fractions that have the same denominator. So in order to add and subtract fractions with, there we go, the same denominator, we're going to have a over c plus b over c. We simply add a and b. Add the numerators, keep the denominator the same. So on this first one here, 2 sevenths plus 4 sevenths will give us 6 sevenths. The next one, 5 thirds minus 1 third. So instead of adding, we're going to subtract the numerators, will give us 4 thirds. Now, it's something to keep in mind. After you add or subtract, you do always need to check, can I simplify the fraction? In these cases, no. Next up, we're going to look at adding and subtracting fractions with unlike denominators. I'm going to go through this, and if you understand it, good. If you need some extra help looking at this, I have posted a link on my page for Khan Academy. If you go to the link that I've provided, it will take you directly to where he talks about fractions. If you need help on that, adding and subtracting fractions, there's many different subjects there that you can choose from, and he can help you out. If you're still having trouble, just let me know tomorrow and we'll talk through it. So here we go. A couple of little steps. First thing you want to do is find the lowest common denominator. Then you want to find equivalent fractions, which we talked about previously. And then you add or subtract just as before. So this is the same as when they had like denominators, okay? So add the numerators and keep the denominators the same. So looking here, 5 2/5 plus 1/4. So we need to find a common denominator between 5 and 4. So what's the first number that 5 and 4 are both multiples of? So if you'd like to, what you could do is start just listing 5, 10, 15, 20. Now start listing multiples of 4. Well, the only one that would work would be 20 because the first multiple of 4 that is the same as a multiple of 5 is 20. So what we're going to do is think, okay, well, what do I need to multiply 5 by in order to get to 20? Well, I need to multiply it by 4. So I'm going to take my fraction 2/5 and using 4/4, which is just the same as 1. So we're not changing the value of the fraction, we're changing its look. Now 1/4, we're going to have to multiply this one by 5/5. Again, multiplying by 1, so we're not changing the value, just the look. This is going to give us over here 8/20. And over here we're going to have 5/20. So now the denominators are the same. We can add the numerators. So 8 plus 5 is going to give us the 13 over 20. Check. Will this reduce? And in this case, it does not. 13/20 is your final answer. Okay, this next one we have 2, 22, and 11 all as different parts of our denominators. So what we're going to need to do is find a common denominator between all three. So many of you may have guessed it, it is 22. One thing I do want to do very quickly here is I'm going to change this minus to plus a negative, because then that way I don't miss it. I see it. It's right up there listed on top with all of these. Okay, so let's see here. So if my common denominator is going to be 22, what do I need to multiply this first fraction by? Is 11/11. Second fraction, I don't have to multiply by anything. It already has the 22. And the last fraction, I need to multiply by 2/2. Again, changing the value, no. Changing the look, yes. All right, so that's going to give us an 11, 17, and then minus 4. See how moving that negative up helps us a little? Go ahead and add these together. It's going to give us 28 minus 4 all over 22. And simplifying that, we're going to get 24 over 22. Now check. Can this simplify at all? And the answer there is yes. They're both even, so 2 times 12 over 2 times 11 is going to give us 12 over 11. All right. Here's one last one for you to try, folks. Now, looking at this, we have some mixed numbers happening here. So again, if you need help changing from a mixed number into an improper fraction, if you need to go back and check that out, go ahead and look at the videos I posted for you. Otherwise, take the whole times the denominator. 3 times 6 is 18. Add the numerator, 19. So this is giving us 19 over 6. I'm going to change this to plus a negative. Now, don't worry about the negative when you do that. Just change 1 and 11 twelfths. 1 times 12 is 12, plus the 11 gives us 23 over 12. Okay, common denominator is going to be between 6 and 12, 12. So I want to multiply top and bottom of this first fraction by 2 over 2, which is, again, 1. So 2 times 18 is, 2 times 19 is going to give us 38, minus that 23 because it's already over our common denominator of 12. Subtract those and we're going to get 15 over 12. Check, can this break down? And the answer there is yes. 15 is 5 times 3. And 12 is 3 times 4. So do a little cancellation there. The 3's cancel, and we're left with 5/4. Again, leave it as an improper fraction that has been reduced. Thank you.